What's up guys, Mav here. Today we're doing the final ending of the game. But before we start, I want to show you guys something. As you can see, I have all animatronics. So I'm calling out the guy who requested me to get all the animatronics for his challenges. I'm ready. And you may ask yourself, how did I manage to get every animatronic, including the ones for the green route? Well, it's pretty easy because during the green run, I unlocked low hacks, which by the way is one of the more interesting animatronics because it lets you pick the animatronic to deal with, and you can still unlock them in that way. Because after, if you remember, after being the reroute, I had Healthy is the animatronic I had to deal with. So after I found out that you can just do that as well, I just did that in Custom Night and got everyone. This did give me a good idea what their mechanic does, so yeah. Let's begin, shall we? Greetings. Name's Jack Kennedy. Freddy's has always been one confusing place, especially after the rebrand. Maybe I just miss my performing days, but I have never really liked the new mascots all that much. Anyway, I thought it would be fun just working the days as I always had. You know, serving cake and all. But I guess a walking corpse man was a bit unflattering. His upper management switched me to night shift. After all, I had done for the company, and I thought they would at least have the decency to let me work how I want. I swear, if I knew it would get thrown aside like this, I would have. Damn, I'm getting lost in my head again. I'll better get inside and start my ship already. Now we do the hard part. Well, that's one day at least. Guess I'm heading home. The boss. Give me. This is. Are you serious? Great. Yeah, now we're just doing the actual hard part. So I only can pick one and try it. Right now, my objective is to
Come
get
your upgrade here.
This. I'm gonna be as camera rater will be useful. So right now, I'm just gonna get you, so I can get the first objective done, which is Springtrap. It's one. Did anyone see that? Alright, so the only animatronic I would consider getting is Golden Freddy. Because everyone else is pretty um, annoying because he only shows at the cam, so the problem is he's like the cheapest, which is like $4. Because that's like the only animatronic I could handle compared to like everyone else. Like Freddy is too unbearable to deal with. Foxy is like pretty. Actually, now I'm thinking about it, he's pretty easy to deal with. Can't get End though because of Springtrap. Bonnie, no. Like Chica, I think I could do. Chica's 9. Hold up, let me see how much Foxy is again. I went into the other bathroom. Okay. 15. But the only issue is that he uses power. That's the problem because there's the cheap animatronics and there's the expensive animatronics. Like I could get Foxy, but the downside is power usage. Because in later stages I have to deal with Scrap Baby, which uses a lot of power, so yeah, I'm gonna take Wizard Chica. But I am using it, so I can just get one small thing. Which is the Camerata. I'm just buying that, only that, nothing else. And now we have to do the last thing. This one. Alright. Let's just get over this. Be mask, be mask. Haha, nice try. No. He won't be active until later, so right now I'm just gonna do this. I think the hardest animatronics I have to deal with is Scrap Baby and Molten Freddy. You can understand how annoying the both are. Oh, weird trigger's coming.
Does somebody need
I just realized. Oh, now he's active. I did. So Freddy's here. Cool. Back. Nope. Freddy's gone.
You know you're in here.
Nope. Back. Okay, right side, got you. Oh. Okay. Oh, in my corners. God damn. It doesn't really matter now, since I'm out. Alright. There's two people outside. They are arguing. Great. If you knew what was good for you, you would leave them to me. Neither of you have any idea what you're getting yourselves into here. What? So you can boss him around? Fat chance! You reek of other motives. In fact, you reek in general. Jeez, why do you smell like that? What the hell is going on here? There. Oh, hello there, gorgeous. Yes, you're just who I wanted to see. Hey, I was talking. Ladies first, Stinky. It's not like you hate any word well to say anyhow. Can you both just slow down and just tell me why you're out here? Well, boy, I'm glad you asked. See, you've got a little something I want. Well, you got a lot, actually. But whatever that other stuff you brought home with you is, it doesn't matter to me right now. You know, that green moldy bunny guy you salvaged? See, funny thing, he actually belongs to me. Under what circumstances? You neither of you should be handling that thing. And who the hell are you to decide that mystery, man? Listen there, Jack. Yes, Jack. I apologize if we got off the wrong foot, but I only want to make one thing clear. Certain things at this comic are not to be trifled with. That rabbit is much wonder. Do you mean Springtrap? Or do you mean me? I understand that. Would you quit it with the mysterious good dang dealing darn bullcrap? I do not have time for this. In fact, I would appreciate if you got off my damn back. Yeah, you tell him, buddy. Don't get me started on you yet, lady. Listen, I am only warning you, both of you. If you continue down this path, touching things that should not be touched, I feel you won't be happy when they come back to bite. You would know a thing about bites, wouldn't you? Excuse me? Oh, come on, what's with the look? It was just a joke. Oh well, you get the picture, don't you, Jack? We've got two choices here. You can go along with me, or you can bore yourself to death with whatever that guy's got planned. I have a feeling you will make the right choice in the end. There's that, the mysterious white rabbit hopped and skipped and jumped back into darkness. Phew, good riddance. Listener, Jack, was it? I like to believe you have good intentions with whatever it is you're doing here, even if I don't fully understand them. In fact, I appreciate that you brought that mask back with you. If you happen to find any more, I would love to take them off your hands. Just steer clear of that rabbit, will you? You'll be better off if you don't get your hands dirty. And the hooded man takes his leave as well. What the hell was that about? I didn't expect to be harassed both on the clock and after hours. Just fantastic. I still have a salvage to do anyway. Alright, I'm back. I just forgot to put up my little guy. Alright, so this time we have to get all of them. Oh, yeah, there's another one. So we need to get Lefty, which will be annoying. Let's see. But for the animatronic that we will need to pick is like the...
You ready?
Which one's Freddy? 13 is a good number. Okay, we're not doing main after what happened last time. There's the game, so we can just do that. Well, let's just get Lefty first.
Hello?
14, Jesus. This is weird, man. Alright. So I'll just get you real quick. Alright, so we have enough to get the fire.
Come get your upgrade here.
Red burner. Actually, that would be good. But overcharge is something we definitely need. So for the Mtron, we're gonna have to pick. Let me see my other options real quick.
Let's rock!
$8. That's pretty bad. I'm not doing Toy Chica because she is a very annoying mechanic. JJ's, I think if I remember correctly, pretty cheap, so I can't get her.
Let's play!
What will maybe I think. No, okay, yeah, it's Toy Freddy. It has to be Toy Freddy. Come on.
Ready?
Yeah, in my opinion, he has the easiest mechanic out of all the M-Tronics here. Well, besides Lafty, but you know what. I'm surprised he's that... Like, he has that much money to him. This time we're gonna...
Come get your upgrade here.
Okay, so we definitely need overcharge. Okay, so, bad news, we don't have enough for all years. Alright, let's just... Alright, now we need it. So we got the files, we also got the other requirements. Fuck. That was just a straight true moment. Okay, this one's gonna be a little more harder because of one other animatronic. Okay, now we start checking. Defense, I'm gonna have to check a little more often since Lefty is now available. Alright, I have to beat, what I have to beat him. Okay, he's dealt with. Need to steal a little bit here.
Does somebody need a...
Nope.
I don't see things.
Back. Okay, Freddy's on the left then. Just need to keep an eye on Lefty.
Hello?
Yup.
Bye-bye.
Freddy has the move, so we can just do a little bit of this. This. Let's check. Okay. Went to the left, I think. Yeah, you did. Oh,
Does
stranger mode.
somebody need a...
No.
I must be seeing things.
Nice. Yeah, circuit sort of kind of helps with it, even though I really suck at Fritz Reaper, I have to be honest. And I'm not joking. I actually suck at Sweeper. At Fred Sweeper. I know there's a golden version. I have no idea how you can even get that. Maybe I'll just beat this ending and maybe I can get it. I don't know. Now let's see what he has got to say. A guy from last night is back. You know, I can't help but wonder what it is you're trying to accomplish here. Is your boss giving you a bonus for these? Are you just curious what might happen? I just struggle to see what your motive is here, especially when I doubt you even know what these things even are. The rabbit, for example. Do you know who or what exactly he is? Speed Bunny? He's not exactly much trouble. If anything, he just smells bad. Really bad. I'm more concerned with the consequences freeing him and the others will have. Consequences clearly don't grasp the weight. We know about the consequences. I've had enough of that on my plate with you two harassing me. I just want to get my job over and done. If that means collecting these things which you two happen to be interested in, then how is it that your business? Listen, let me tell you about this, friend. I once knew. He was a bit rough around the edges, made plenty of mistakes, but he has a good heart. Always wanted to do the right thing, you know? And I like that about him. And yet, he was horribly stubborn. He had this harebrained plan, and he insisted he'd do it all himself. His cross to bear, so he said. He became obsessed, fully submerged in his work. Maybe because he was in his head. Or maybe he just tried and drown out his guilt. And soon, he began meddling with forces far outside his control. Do you want to know what happened to him? He turned up dead. His brain splintered across the walls of his study. Maybe you won't realize it now. Maybe you won't even realize it until after it's too late. And you'll come to realize these things were sealed away for a reason. And so the man vanishes back to the darkness, and yet again, his stare seems to price right through you as he walks away. Who is he to judge what I do? I swear these nameless freaks just want to boss me around when I already have enough going on. Consequence, huh? So high and mighty. This is my job. I work the way I want. They'll cut me some slack eventually. Alright, location 3. Yeah. Alright, so we got Malahar, you, Phantoms, pretty. Yup, I just saw the next ghost. Shadow Freddy is not an animatronic I would pick. But how much does it cost again? 22. $11. Yeah, they're not that bad in my opinion. I know that, yeah, because the other two are cheap, that's the issue. Well, I will get the salvage first. What's the code again? It was... Fuck. Hold on, let me remember real quick. Alright.
Shocking, isn't it?
Okay, I given a bit of thought about the situation right now, as in like the animatronics, because let me just go back.
Come get your upgrade here.
Because I already bought the thing I needed. Oh, hello. Remember who indicate? Oh, that's a useful one. Whoopsie. I could do Shadow Freight, but he'll be hard to deal with, because I use a flashlight and stuff. But I was considering Mr. Hippo.
Been thinking about something I want to tell you about.
Like, yeah, I get it. He like $6.
You kid.
Then there's you, which is $9, and you're not much of a hassle, just making big noises, which, in my opinion, it's still. But then there's Shadow Freight, which costs $22. Yeah, but then there's a Phantoms, which isn't much of a hassle. But I think the safe option is just to get the I need to get you. You're the
Been
only.
thinking about something I want to tell you about.
Yeah, in my opinion, like out of everyone, Mr. Hippo is like the easiest one. You have to do this. And before I do that, first I'm
Come
gonna
get
buy
your
stuff.
upgrade here.
So we're gonna get Cam Radar so we can get a good idea. Oh, I don't even have enough. God darn it. Well, yeah. Actually, let me go here. Get the price. Okay, so the B is under 40, so. Finally. Okay, as long as we don't encounter with any of the I forgot to call it. God damn it. Ah. Well, pooh, I lost money. Alright. Oh, this is so much better. Okay, just need to be lefty. Mm. Back.
I know you're in here somewhere.
No.
My sensors aren't what they used to be. Hi.
Nope. Shoot, I almost forgot about the puppet. God damn. Alright, good for now. Fence. You. Nearly there. This actually makes it way more easier to figure out where they are. Yup.
My sensors aren't what they used to be. Bye-bye.
Done. Oh, that was actually not that bad. Actually made way more easier, Jesus. Alright, let's see what. You're gonna show up, aren't they? It's her. Alright, you jerk. Give it up. What's your angle here? Excuse me? Don't play dumb with me. I know you're up to something. Do you really expect me to believe the whole newbie shtick, huh? Some guy just shows up someday and somehow knows exactly what to grab and exactly how to deal with. No, you're someone else. I don't know who. But I don't know who. I know you are. Because if you weren't, Spider would have got you like a fish by now. What the hell are you talking about? I'm doing my goddamn job. Waiting this kind of name is Springtrap. Is that some fan name you came up with? Oh yeah, because the fans usually name fuel animatronics like Burn Trap, which isn't even his official name. Malhair is just a really shit name. Oh wait, no, sorry, Glitch Trap is a shit name. Malhair is the one in Frickbear, sorry. You can quit the conspiracy already, jeez. Oh really? So you mean to tell me you don't know anything about the company's history? The bite, the big Bite, the Freddy Fast Cola Recall, the Nick None of the rings a bell? MCI. What, did you stutter? Yeah, the MCI. Sure, you at least heard of that, right? What? Is it another one of your made up names? You mean to tell me you haven't heard of the single most infamous event in the company's entire history? Should have figured. After all, if you did, I doubt you would still be. You know what? Why don't I tell you about it? Ooh. So, this place. Pretty run down these days, huh? But that wasn't always the case. Back in the 80s, gosh, Freddy was the place to be. Everyone and their grandmother wanted to hang out there. If you were a kid, you wouldn't be caught dead anywhere else. Here, well, you get what I mean. Kids love this place. I'm sure you can imagine how big the crowds were here. But among those happy crowds, there were a few kids who weren't so happy. The lonely ones. The ones who had trouble making friends. There they sat, far away from the crowd, all on their own, all sad and lonely, until one day, a friend came their way. A man, one of the place's performers, actually. He loved putting smiles on kids' faces, so he would seek out the loneliest ones he could find. And oh boy, was he good at his job. He would help them beat the arcade games, sneak them toys from behind the prize corner, stuff like that. And the kids absolutely adored him. I mean, who wouldn't? Eventually, those kids' birthdays would come around. Nobody would show up, of course. That is, except for the man. Why the long face? He'd say. Do you not like the gift I got for you? Oh, silly me! You must not have found it yet. I should have known. Here, I'll show you. Do it for me. They would follow along, of course. Who wouldn't they be to not trust their best friend? He brought them to the back room in the corner of the pizzeria. If you ever looked, if you ever ventured to. You ready? Close your eyes, he'd say, as he ushered them into the room. They went in, he followed behind, and just as they opened their eyes, there were 4 children in total. The police never found any of them. The police never found the man either. Do you know the funniest part? That man, he's been right here with you this whole time. That's right, you've been housing a killer in these walls this entire time. And you think twice about handling those haunted? Yeah, big shocker. Well, I've been working here for decades, Rabbit Lady. I've heard the rumors. But you said some dumb term before. I can't just know what you're talking about. You total jerk! You really could have led with that? Wait, so this whole story was for nothing. Why did I even bother showing you? Okay, fine. Now we're dressing this up. Let me make this simple. Keep your hands off those robots. They're not yours to keep. Hey, where do I remember series of nerves? Crap. What the hell could she possibly want those robots for? I can't believe I got roped into all this. I should have quit. Gotta keep moving. Don't want anyone else to come harass me. Alright. So what animatronic will I pick? So Dripper is fine. You I'm not gonna pick for obvious reason. Okay, I think the last spirit should be upstairs. Yep, there they are. Yeah, let me first get him real quick. Whoopsie. Spring Bunny. Okay. Yeah, let me just get them real quick. Yeah, I think this is the part where I die. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna take a look around a little bit. Like, I know he's a threat, but like, I don't think I should get him. Okay, what entrance should I get? I could go for Nightmare Frickbear, but the issue is, since I have to save power due to scrap baby and stuff, I don't think he's a good choice, since temperature is the main issue. I don't know everyone, Dripper is like the safest choice, since he's pretty easy to deal with, in my opinion. How much was he again? Oh, he's like $9. Jesus Christ. What's the rules? Damn. Yeah, I know, like, Plus Trap is like a very dangerous animatronic to deal with. You, on the other hand, is just... He's 13, you know, and he's like way more easier to deal with. Well, actually, let me look at my options real quick. I could do backdoor trading, but though it kind of depends what I'm trying to get. Hetzer would be a good one since I won't have to deal with any animatronics. Alright. How much did you cost again? 18, because all I have to do is just click on the screen, but he will waste power since he'll be on the cameras. You, on the other hand, are way more easier because apparently his mechanic is that he'll appear from side to side but never the middle. So, in theory, I could pick him since here's the thing, because I never looked both sides. I'm not sure, because I have a bad feeling that if I pick him, it would be really bad. Then there's Plushtrap, but his mechanic is... Like, his is pretty... I also figured out his mechanic, because apparently what he does is that... I got confused at first, because I actually did GAM before on one of the other nights. I forgot which that was. All I remember is that his mechanic is that once you flip your camera down, he will show up from one of the sides and you have to flash him there. Which... Okay. But who can I pick? Who can I pick? Because he will also waste power too, but only for a quick sec, that's the issue. Because if I pick backdoor trading, it's gonna be a gamble of who I'm gonna get. Oh, to be honest, today's the last night, and so far
Come
from
get
what I've
your upgrade
seen,
here.
I would get head start. That's the thing. No. You know what? Let's just get head start.
Come get your upgrade here.
You know what? Nah. Let's do this. You know what? There's some good stuff. This. Yeah, the fan stuff is definitely something we need. Yeah, I have like nothing else to use this for. Alright. Let's just do the mask. Alright, did it. Last one. God damn it. Well, doesn't matter, I guess. God damn it.
That sure is for you.
I didn't hear Freddy. Oh, okay, that was the first death. Surprised that was the only death I had to deal with, so... Screw you.
Well, hey there. Didn't it fancy catching you here? You know, it's been a while since we've last spoken. How's the job treating you? Things going well? You know, thinking about meeting up with old friends after a while. I met up with my old friend Montgomery Gator. You know, people know him as Monty. It's his stage name for that whole Rockstar gig. But ever since he picked up that Rockstar gig, he never really had time for any of his old friends hanging out. And, you know, I was okay with this. However, the other day, he called me and asked, "Hey, Monty, I mean Hippo, you wanna catch up and go fishing?" Now, of course, I couldn't say no to that, so I packed my fishing gear. I put it on the back of the truck, and I drive over to where he said to meet up, which was this old shack a couple counties over. Now, I don't know why he'd asked me to drive so far, but the old shack was stationed right next to this old pond, a really big pond. And he stated that it was a very, very good pond for fishing. But I digress. So, I drive over. I meet him over at the old shack. Creepy old shack it was. Covered in mold, the wood was barely holding together, and there was spider webs everywhere. And I'd asked him, "Hey, Monty, is this your shack?" I assume he didn't hear me, because instead of answering my question, he looked over to me and held up this big burlap sack he was carrying. And he said, "Hey, Hippo, could I get a quick hand chucking this here bag of compost into the pond?" Now, of course, not much of a botanical man myself, so I had to ask him, "Why would you need to fertilize a pond? Nothing's growing in there." And Monty, he looked over to me, looked away, looked over to me again, looked at the bag, looked at me, and he said, "Well, there's seaweed at the bottom of the pond here, and it's good for the fish." And of course, who am I to question a man who's grown up around bodies of water his whole life? So, I obliged and helped him chuck the bag into the river, but I couldn't help but notice these two lumps on the bag. Kind of reminded me of rabbit ears they did, so I asked him, "Hey, Monty, why is the bag so lumpy?" And he responded, "Oh, I thought it was dead animal or something. Yeah, dead rabbit. A little rabbit got into the bag. It's, you know what happens every once in a while, but carcasses are good for the pond." Now, again, I'm not one to question my friend's knowledge, so I just wave it off and help him chuck it into the pond. And, Almost at the very moment the bag touches the water, he looks over to me and he's like, "Hey, thanks, wonderful help. I gotta go now. Now." And, I chime in. I say, "Well, weren't we here to go fishing?" And, he looks over to me and he says, "Well, I forgot my fishing rod." And, I point over to the spare that I bring just in case, my rod snaps. And, he scratches the back of his head and responds, "Well, there's no fish left in the water. There's, fish pandemic." And, again, not really wanting to question my friend's knowledge, so I shrug, get back in the truck, drive home. And, looking back on it, Monty was acting awfully neurotic that day. He was looking over his shoulder all the time, asked me if I'd been followed, and, a lot of mannerisms that actually reckon back to Big Patch. He's an interesting character, a great friend, but, actually, speaking of the devil, I just looked at my watch and I gotta go help Big Patch get the bugs out of his garden. Bugs as in microphones. He believes there's microphones in the garden. Something about the Fazbear.
Nice. Alright. I think we're gonna do the thing now. Well, it seems despite our best efforts to warn you still want to see this thing through at the end. Seriously, what is your deal? Are you just doing this for fun? You didn't make anyone happy here. All you did was take us off. Take you off. You two have been attacking me every night for just working. For once, I agree with her. This really accomplished nothing. Oh, so because both of you threatened me, I'm suddenly in the wrong here? Well, our goals are fundamentally incompatible. I'm afraid your attempt to find a compromise between us was all in vain. What's it? Oh shit, I didn't get to it. Well, if you want to do any good with what you've collected here, you need to choose between us. Well, he's not going to side with you, that's for sure. That's rich coming from you. Right, I guess I did say all that stuff to you last night. But hey, what are the rich, eh? You have 4 of you little trucks here. Why don't you let bygones and make the most of them? I'll be sure to reward you handsomely if you do. If you're smart, you won't fall such an honest bribe. Okay, if I'm correct, I did buy the file from like the second night, so I should be fine. You don't speak for me, fellow corpse man. Quit tugging me around already. Listen, I understand that we have got off the wrong foot, but you do still have one chance to do some good. Hand over the mask, and you will never have to hear from either of us again. Then you'll be free to do whatever it is you're trying to do here. Will you make the right choice? Can you? There you go. Who's that? Just what I needed. It's my boss. Wow! Quit squirming, damn. No, I will not. What you're gonna tell me about these files, huh? Files? What files? Is there another guy with you? Yeah, I'll put it on speaker. Hi there, Mr. Bossman. Hey, Chup, it's me then. Hey, wait a second. I recognize that voice. You're that creep who's been loitering outside my restaurant. And you're the other guy. You two are trying to swindle my employees away, aren't you? You're the one who's decided to keep this walking corpse of a brat alive. I have to say, you're certainly living up to everything I expected. It's some nerve. Don't I think I can see what you're trying to do here? You're trying to get my employees to do your dirty work for you. When the only person the unpaid work for isn't me. Now get lost before it costs anyone of my time. My employee needs to get back to what really matters here. Making me rich! Oh, you really? Oh, really? But what really matters? He snatched the phone right. Oh, he snatched the phone right from your hands. If you care about what really mattered, you wouldn't have bought this car in the first place. Dragging on this miserable legacy, all for a couple of pennies. You're absolutely despicable. Yeah, not to mention nowhere near as charming as the old owner. Quiet. Quiet. Quit. You're not quiet. You're not. I wasn't think of it. I wasn't even call you charming either. You're both obnoxious. Oh, please, you wanna know the first thing about what makes a good manager. Do either of any of you know what kind of decision I have to make? Like just last week, my favorite pizza place jacked up the price of their garlic powder pizza, so I had to buy half of my stuff to maintain a profit. You know, pizza place, can you just please here, try here? Oh, there it goes. You listen, no. So, why do you see what I mean? Like a shit. That was a lot. You give up trying to speak up. Maybe they were right. What was the meaning of all this anyway? It was for work, sure, but was that really the reason? Are you even happy with your job? Are you just trying to appease everyone like they said? Why even bother? All of them are so selfish. They just want to use you as your vessel. The create a means to an end. What's the point helping it if they don't even treat you as another person? Perhaps you can find the truth somewhere else. Hand drifts into your pocket, as if you were already aware of where to go. That's why you feel it. Those files you bought there. Talbert. He worked with you at one point, didn't he? Without even opening them, you can sense it. The history everyone hid from you. Until now. You're really a few turns off the page away from the context you seek. Then why don't we read them together? Check. Oh, this is the lost part of this. Okay, it says here, the company's new president putting in one hell of effort to save what little face we have left before. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, there's a lot to read here. So, it says here, documents in the folder were supposed to be destroyed as I put in charge of destroying them, but screw them, I've put up being corporates for long enough people deserve the truth, and even it cost my job. Because everything, this photo contains everything. Okay, so like Clark. Okay. Ah. Okay, children disappear. Okay, this is about what happened. The police report. Oh yeah, this is the sister location stuff. The illusion disc, and this is actually the only time they twisted objects were just shown. And there was all the kids that died. We have log entry 9/12/2004. We've been hammering money for close to 2 decades. Our cost-cutting measures brought us time, but it certainly didn't do any favor for our reputation. By all means, this company is a sinking ship. Oh yeah, this is. No, I get because this is when the company was going bankrupt. So like, and then that's when Warren was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna buy it," and he did. You'll still be there. At first, I found every concept of almost impossible to fathom, but it seems to, well, let's call it my friend. And I finally began to wrap my head around it. In fact, some friends seems can set us free. There's pay Operations. Well, there's a lot to read here. Log entry night 7. So that would mean September. It's rest or killer has long since faced justice for what he's done. There can just do his night by Ash. Knowledge or isn't need. Wow, there's a lot. I've worked playing children and they want something to know it, bless their little hearts. Now what it should be asking is if the picture isn't complete, then what's the missing piece? Laboratory. Okay, so October 24th. So they found it. Hands shaking. As they writing this. As they want to. This document will be a revelation to all this so-called losers. And apparently there's someone they forgot about. They don't wish to be a burden to whoever referring. Apparently it's possible to make it back to tell to what happened so it won't concern the guy who was writing this longer. As long as those four can finally move on, as long as she can move on, it's time to find this event. Oh god, the last the fifth child, Cassidy. Oh, this is Henry. Oh, this is when, and this stuff is okay. Poor Henry. Oh no. He never did make it bad to tell him. Hey, Jack, buddy. What do you think you're doing here, huh? Come on, pal. You know, a little watchman like yourself shouldn't be sticking your nose in the confidential copy files. Why don't you just hand over that little old folder and things can go back just as they should, yeah? After all, I'm sure you wouldn't want to end up like Henry. You are not give it back, are you? Alright, okay. I see what you're trying to do here. You think by collecting all these artifacts, by bringing them all together in one place, you can save everyone, don't you? With all those poor little souls, and destroy everything we built up here in the process. Well, have you considered maybe things are better off this way? Come on, Jack. You see too, don't you? They love it here. Those poor kids. Who knows what waits for them on the other side, am I right? I hear they've got friends to make, games to play, smiles to bring, and telling me that's a bad thing. Well, to be honest, it's pretty screwed up. Like the only reason they're here is because of the murder that they brought them to this place. Like, as long as he's gone for good, everyone should just go back. My brother, you just don't want to. You know what? Maybe you just don't have the right perspective on everything. Here, Jack. Why don't I show you? Oh God. I don't like this. I really do. I really do hate to do this to you, you know. You were one of my favorites. But hey, I think I know a way I should make it. How about a little treat today? Oh. Actually, this is WarioWare gun. Oh no. 3, 5, 6. 3, 5, 6. What the fuck? I'm not dying, am I? Okay, that one isn't bad. There he is. Oh, this is gonna be hard. Why that noise? Okay, so I made it halfway. And okay, so wait, so according to this, Cassidy killed them. Alright, that's not good. So he never managed to beat whatever happened there. Jesus. Let's do this again. Wow, back already? I can't blame you. Yeah, this is pretty fun. Alright, we'll use the only control. Here. Okay. So 6, 1, 8. Jesus. You. Alright, 9, 8, 2, 2, 5. Alright. Boss stage. Oh god. Oh, what the fuck? Oh. Oh. Yes! Oh, hell yeah! Okay, I didn't even notice Mulder Fred came in, like, the toy friend was like, yeah, I knew it. No, he's pissed. No, she's pissed. There she is. It seems like no matter how hard I try, you just won't let me have my way, huh? Gosh, you really are stubborn. I don't want this all to end. I don't want my friends to leave me behind. But I know what I have done is selfish. I know this is wrong, but I couldn't let Henry take away the only friends I've ever known. I couldn't let you get in the way of me keeping them here. I told the others there was nothing waiting for us others, but there is. I don't know what's going to happen to us when we move on and we reach the other side. And the thought of that, it terrifies me. What if there's nothing? What if after everything we've done is just black? Well, nothingness. An unending void, an eternity where I can't even find comfort in my own screams. I can't go there. I can't be forgotten. I can't be left behind. Can't just stay this way forever? Hey, kid. I didn't die like you. But I sure as hell got close. When I was dying back in the day, I thought it was over for me. I sprinkled. I had similar thoughts, you know? What is waiting me on the other side? Stuff like that. You may be lost like I was, but you can't just let those thoughts creep up on you. They may keep you steady in the same place, but you're only going to miss out on everything that's waiting for you. But what if it's worse than this? How do I know it will be better? We never will. But we're gonna have faith that maybe it can be. Staying in the same place will just hurt us. Hell, look at me. I've been doing that for years. And look where it brought me. And yeah, I didn't treat you fairly. But maybe what's next will be even better. You can't pass that up. But what about Henry and the others? I hurt them. Yes, you did. They will likely resent you for it. It will take time for you to grow and for them to forgive you, but you are all in this together. You won't be alone, kid. You'll never be. You're right. I'm not alone. I can't make them forgive me, but we can be there for each other. Whatever there is there for us after everything's over, they'll still my friends. At least I still believe that. Still, I don't like saying goodbye. I'll see you again someday, won't I? I would hope so. Don't wait for me, okay? I won't. It's time to go. Let me tell you, the party, the party, but oh, you can't do it. Ain't nobody got whatever. You act like a kid. At least you're dead. Nice. Whatever. boy. Guys! Do you see that? About the pizzeria? Huh? Nice. That's right. Faceless creatures and physical battle. Oh shit, I didn't see that part. Wells was able to secure a huge increased payout after the special went up in flame. Morris Blaine never tried burning the place down himself. Jesus Christ. Oh. Jake managed to find work as a clown at Frickbear Police Service. The burglary his face picked up to a walking corpse. Jesus. I'll be honest, 4 deaths for this one is actually pretty good. Phew, what a ride, huh? Oh, man, let me take this mask off. Hi there, Jack. Recognize me? Sorry not showing myself sooner. I'm sure you were wondering what that little voice in your head was coming from. And, sorry about those 3 times I killed you, too. But hey, almost well ends well. Anyway, it seems like what you said to Cassidy really got through to him. Him and the others have all departed now. Which I suppose means that I'll better be on my way too. I can only imagine how happy my dad will be once he sees the law again. You know, I guess all of this is to say, you're a real cool person, Jack. Thank you for taking this journey with us. Yep, this is it. I have finished all endings. Now I'm ready to do some custom night challenges. Oh, also, by the way, for the Jack custom night guard, this was made by Losarcool. I'm sorry if I butchered your name, but yeah, I like the Jack one. It's pretty cool. You should probably check it out. I just put it'll be under the description. So if you enjoyed this whole series, even though there's a planned update, which I have no idea when it will come out. So I hope you guys enjoy this. Please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Also, go. Make funny stuff. Or actually, you know, 100 likes, and I will play FNAF 1 to okay, here's a like goal for you guys. If we reach 100 likes on this, I will play FNAF 1. Alright. Have a good day.